Hey, what's up? So in this video, I'm going to talk about a song called Postcard Memories. I'm going to kind of be a behind the scenes or old school VH1, behind the music kind of vibe here. I'm going to play the song and break it down as we go. If you've ever wondered how a award-winning song is written, I'm going to talk about that a little bit here. I wrote this with my boy Matt Williams, who also cut it on his record. So we're going to go through this thing a little piece by piece. I'm going to stop, let you hear a piece. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to give you a link down below to hear the whole song itself on the website. And yeah, so let's just have some fun with this thing, all right?
Growing up with mama at home and daddy playing out on the road, all the red thumbtacks on a map hanging on my wall.
All right, let's stop there. All right, so the whole idea behind this song called Postcard Memories was based on, I was in a band for a long time touring all over the place with a buddy of mine named Anthony Crane, and we were on the road so often we were missing our kids, right? So our idea was that we would send postcards, remember where we were, to keep them in the loop and kind of make them feel like they were part of. Of course, we stunk at it, but it's where the basic idea came from. So this is, the intro is growing up with mom at home and daddy out on the road. He's a musician, he's out playing. And all the red thumbtacks on a map hanging on the wall. So that part comes from, for you old school fogies, the old movie Mask. And so I was the kid at home, his parents were Harley riders and all that, but he had a huge US map and he would sit there and put the pins in wherever they had been. That's kind of how I kept up with them. So that's where the visual comes from. Keep in mind the visuals here. The way that we intended this song to be was that the music video would just write itself, which I think we pulled that off. Tell me what you think in the comments below.
He called me every afternoon and tell me, boy, I'm thinking about you. I'm sending something your way, it'll be there soon.
Okay, so I don't have a whole, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? But the one thing that we did do right there, we said something. You don't know what it is yet. You gotta listen more to figure out what that is, right? So it's a little tease. A little tease.
I knew the mailman ran at 4:45. Couldn't wait to open that rusty mailbox to see where I'm going this time.
Again with the visuals. That might be my favorite part of the song, actually. The rusty mailbox, the exact time, 4:45. I mean, I love that part. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the chorus, right? Here we go. See what you think.
I've seen the shores of California, the sands of New Mexico, those 1,000 lakes were beautiful. I'm so glad I got to go. That Grand Canyon sure was something. I got to drive through a redwood tree, and that ain't bad for a boy from Georgia. I guess I'm lucky I got to be sitting on a bus right beside him, thanks to these.
Waiting for the tag, right? That whole thing is so visual. We're taking you to all these places. What we wanted it to, literally things that you would see on postcards. When we sat down and wrote this song, we wrote it in SAI, who awarded it, look at this pretty award, 2021's Best Submitted Song, which is amazing. I can't thank them enough for that. But I think that we were the last people in that building, to be honest, right before COVID hit. And this song happened so quickly because once we had the idea and we ran with it, we're like, it was just, all we needed was the visuals and get them in here. So we're waiting for the tag here. What is he sending?
Postcard memories.
And there's your song.
They just keep rolling in. Filled another shoebox underneath my bed. If I pin them up on my wall, I'll never see where I've been.
So there, the shoebox under the bed, a lot of people used to keep photos and things of that nature, because we've got this kid that just lives out in Georgia, and he keeps them all, but he's just throwing them under his bed. And the idea of, if I pinned them all up on there, on the map again, he wouldn't be able to see any of the map left because his dad has sent him so many. So that's where that comes from. Now we're gonna get back into the hook. I'll stop it in the hook this time if you want.
I've seen the shores of California, the sands of New Mexico, those 1,000 lakes were beautiful. I'm
gotta remember this kid's, he's just a country boy from Georgia, right? So he's getting to go to all these places in his mind. He's rolling back through it because his dad's being a good dad.
That Grand Canyon sure was something. I got to drive through a redwood tree, and that ain't bad for a boy from Georgia. I guess I'm lucky I got to be sitting on a bus right beside him, thanks to these postcard memories.
Epic solo had to happen, right? You guys don't know me yet, but as slash as they could get it, that's what I wanted. Alright, so we're coming out of the solo, we're gonna go into the bridge now.
There's a lot more real than there is blue. And Daddy, I can't thank you enough for taking me with you.
So there's a lot more red on that map than there is blue, meaning there's so many red thumbtacks up there. Even though he stopped putting, you know, the postcards under the thumbtacks, his dad's been everywhere, so he's been everywhere. There's more of that than there is ocean at this point. And he's thankful, right?
I've seen the shores of California, the sands in New Mexico. The 1,000 lakes were beautiful. I'm so glad I got to go. And that Grand Canyon sure was something. I got to drive through a redwood tree, and that ain't bad for a boy from Georgia. I guess I'm lucky I got to be sitting on a bus right beside him, thanks to these.
Okay, we're gonna tag this thing at the end, right? We're at the end of the tune. Here comes the big tag, you ready? Sit on a bus right beside him, thanks to these.
I was sitting on the bus right beside you, thanks to these postcard memories.
So now he's talking directly to his dad, not just about the song, right? And that tag is I'm getting to sit right beside you. Beautiful.
Postcard memories.
And there you go. We were very, very fortunate to work with the musicians we got to work with on this one too, and producer and band leader. I'm gonna tag everybody on this. You can see all that in the description. But we got to work with some big boys on this one. Song came out absolutely amazing, I think. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any questions about any of that stuff I just went through, feel free to hit that down there too. So hit subscribe. Hit the notifications. We're definitely going to continue on this song and a whole bunch of others. Me and Matt are going to get together and do a back and forth on this thing as well. So as soon as that hits, you'll see that notification as well. All right. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the song. And I'm Daniel Collins. We'll see you soon.